Is sexuality distracting you from real love? Sexuality is supposed to bring us closer to love, but what if for many of us it's doing the exact opposite? If you've ever found yourself chasing intimacy, yet still feeling empty afterwards, this video will explain why that happens. This isn't about suppressing desire or making sexuality wrong. It's about understanding how it can either deepen love or distract you from it. I've helped hundreds of people and couples reconnect with intimacy in powerful ways by showing them how to bridge this exact gap. And what you're going to hear today could be the shift that turns frustration into fulfillment. So if you feel like you are missing something in your relationship, even when there's sex, watch to the end. Because what we'll cover in the second half will challenge how you've been approaching love altogether. And if you're into content like this and haven't subscribed yet, feel free to hit that button now so we can grow through this together. The two paths of sexuality: escape versus amplification. Let's get honest here. Sexuality has become one of the easiest ways to avoid pain. You're stressed, you feel rejected, disconnected, or not enough. And for a moment, sex feels like a solution. But here's the catch. If you're using sexuality to avoid something, that something doesn't disappear. It just gets buried under dopamine and skin contact. Ask yourself, is this desire amplifying the love already present between me and my partner? Or am I using it to fix something I don't want to feel? Most people won't pause to ask that. But that pause, that's where the transformation begins. What happens when you use sex to fill a void? Using sexuality to cover over emotional gaps can become a loop. Let's say you grew up feeling unseen. Now sexual attention makes you feel important, validated even. So you chase that, not love, but a temporary hit of I matter. It works, briefly of course, until the high wears off and you're left feeling emptier than before, more disconnected, sometimes even ashamed, even though you didn't do anything wrong. This is not your fault. Our society conditions us to conflate attention with connection. But this is your opportunity to build something deeper. Because when you bring awareness into that automatic pattern, the pattern starts to shift. And now sex becomes an extension of connection, not a substitute for it. Let's take this deeper. Before you act on desire, pause and breathe into your heart. Ask yourself, what am I really needing right now? Am I craving closeness or just relief from an emotion I'm trying to avoid? This isn't about changing your behavior. It's about changing the relationship you have with your desire. If your sexual energy is being driven by pain, don't shame it. That energy wants to move. It's trying to reach for something real. What you can do is gently guide it. Instead of trying to suppress the desire or fix the pain, use the energy of that desire to ask, how can I love more fully right now? How can I let this feeling bring me closer to myself and my partner? It's a subtle shift, but over time it changes the way you connect. Suddenly, sex isn't a transaction, it becomes a transmission of real intimacy. Not just bodies coming together, but souls remembering each other. Now, let's talk practice here. Start by simply checking in before intimacy. Not every time has to be a spiritual ceremony, but ask, what part of me is showing up here? Is this desire coming from love or loneliness? It's not about suppressing the loneliness, it's about welcoming it to the table so it doesn't have to hijack the experience. And if you realize you're feeling disconnected or numb, don't panic. That's gold. That's your body telling you, hey, something wants attention here. In those very moments, you can even speak to love directly. I don't feel you here right now, but I trust you are guiding me. Show me how to come closer. The more you practice this, the more honest your intimacy becomes. And real intimacy, it heals, not through force, but through presence. Your sexuality isn't the problem. It's the awareness behind it that changes everything. The moment you stop using sexuality to escape your pain and start using it to amplify your love is the moment everything starts to shift. Stay with that practice. Stay curious. Trust the intelligence of your heart. And if this video helped bring you even 1% closer to that kind of connection, consider sharing it with someone else who might need to hear it too.